Hey guys, it's time to get more gold. Benzo here, high on the creek, hiking deep, big hills. I'm here with DC today. We're out trying to find a little gold. We're going up in the feeders up in the mountain hills, see if we can find some little bedrock to crevice or just what we can get into. Looking for new ground we've never seen before. It's always a little fun. Let's have a little fun. Walking past tons of spots I'd like to stop and check, but we set our packs down to cool off a second. It's muggy, weird day, and we hiked back up in there a good ways, see if we saw a spot that really stood out. And we did. And we went and got our stuff, and we're heading back to that neat spot now. It's up that way a couple hundred yards. Too full. Hey guys, checking here on the side of the creek. DC's got him a big old pan. We're up in one of these little feeders here today, doing some testing around. Well, we're just finding some finds so far. Here's a test pan that showed a couple specks, and I think there's a pile of finds over there somewhere, but not too much. We did spy a few nice places. I like to hike in deep and work my way out if I don't find nothing where I'm at. So while I'm up here, let's take a look. I'm going to see what I can find poking around. Video update here. We packed up. We've done a lot of little pans scratching around up in here, and we can find some little bits and stuff. But we crossed a couple pieces of land on the way up. Look pretty good, and they're part of the way back. Made it down here. Here's the spot where I dug a hole. This whole stretch here looks a little less turned over. And here's the test pan. And we got more and bigger gold. That's the one pan. That's more gold than I already have today, probably. Fantastic. So I'm going to do another test pan right there. Going down. See what we get. Here we go. We got DC here on the creek. He's got his first good pan from the new spot. Look at these pieces that popped out. Man, there's a couple nice ones in there. Got some shape to them. Yeah, right. We're getting at it. Here's my next pan of material. There was some clay involved, and this is quite dirty, and I'm still bringing up material and I hadn't hit bottom yet, so let's pan this. Hope for more gold. Deeper down in that hole, second pan here. Oh, look at that. A couple on the side there, and then boom. So I'm liking this. I'm going to try to scratch up a bucket or part of one and see if I can even set up the RPE down there in that little bit of flow. 1/4 inch classified, don't need much flow. Let's go. Here's some of this good looking material I'm pulling out. A lot of clay, quartz, ironstone. This stuff's super thick, but it's gritty. It's really gritty in hand. Some big chunks of quartz. This is just some old material. It's taken a long time to get some material to run in this bucket. You can see how many large rocks here and how much material I'm getting from a couple shovel scoops. I'm only getting like a cup of material, it seems. So I'm about to go try to set the sluice up and slow feed this through. See if there's any gold in this hole. Got the 1/4 inch classify running here. It's not cleaning out great. As you can still see that it's still pushing and shoving. I've been working on the surrounding area trying to open it up, get the right drop and flow, front side and back side. But you can see here it's still exchanging. Check this out. DC's got his best pan of the day right here. It's about a half a pan of material from the spot he's trying, a new spot. So that's pretty good. So it's a shame it rained all morning, and it kind of kept us out of the woods because they said a light rain, and it was very moderate rain. Now, I didn't want to be out in it. It was pretty heavy. So we were late getting a start, and it's already starting to get dark. So we just do what we can do, having the best time we can have, finding some gold, running this sluice. I'm hoping for a good reveal. Do a little upstream creek flow management. Open it up a little bit. It's gonna run through just fine now. It's going to clear out in a second. Turned it up pretty good. Rock and roll. Wasn't a full bucket, not even a half bucket. It was just taking so long to get material. Saw all the rocks up there. But it's going through pretty good now. Heavy clay material. So there's the hole. I think I got time to dig a little bit more out of it, because here's that run of about 1/3 of a bucket. You can see there was more black sands. And let's scroll on up. We're still scrolling. Let's find some gold, black sands. Here we go. And that's not bad for that little bit of material, guys. It's hard digging though, real hard digging. Working this second bucket here, you can see how close to the top I got this one. There's a lot more material, more than double. Because after I broke through that layer of big rocks, there was less big rocks and more sediment. So it's rocking. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna have to run it about as fast as I can send it through the sluice, but not too fast. Not too fast. A couple scoops. Let that work through. So I like the RP heat. Instead of sending it all down, it sits right here, and it just slowly sends it all down through the sluice. And they are exchanging. Check out this last run, guys. I think it's looking pretty good. There we go. That looks better. Look at that piece. Wow. There's a bunch of fine gold in there. I'll spin this a couple times, snuff it all out. And then I got to check a spot before I leave. I got to do a test pan. But we're running out of light, so I'm going to zip zap and start packing and throw some rocks in my holes and stuff like that. And we'll check back in a minute. DC's still shaking his pan. Here's the last pan from a place I wanted to check out. We got enough light for the gold to show up. Ooh, I'm seeing it for the first time. How much is there? There's several. And that's specky stuff. It's not super fine. I can see it with a naked eye there. Good amount. Good amount. For a little test pan, not bad. Not bad. There's gold in the stretch. That's some reclamation going on right there, I tell you. But look, here's some gold, guys. Huh. Half day, rained out, walked up dry creek, not dry creek, but one of the small creeks. Found a spot where I could get a smile. It's a good day. It's a real good day. All packed up, so thanks for joining us on this adventure today, guys. We found a little bit of gold. He's already got his packed up, and I'm going to get snuffer done, but he had some good gold, and not that much less than me, but I did get to run a sluice. The classifier was the difference. The only difference, having that 1/4 inch so you can run in lower flow. So I got a little bit of gold, fun day. Really cool hanging out with DC here today. Had a good time, so until next time, get in the creek and get that gold.